Hello, hello, and good morning, pancakes and champions alike. My name is Shawn. I'm coming to you live from the safe, isolated confines of Codename Entertainment streaming studio in it's kind of nice out today, Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. With me today and forever is my best friend Lee.
Hello, forever best friend Shawn, and I'm coming to you.
You jumped the gun.
Live from the depths of Avernus, where it is hot. It is 77 degrees. It is February, and I don't understand.
Hot. And of course, we have the mysterious man behind the C&E Games Twitch channel, Sasha, hanging us out in the background, helping us co-produce and moderate the stream with us today.
Sasha!
Oh, I think I heard.
I turned it out.
Yeah, you turned it off. I heard something in the background there. Is it Sasha?
No. Don't even know where now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we have some cool ones today, like we always do. But we're keeping on theme though. Keep it on theme from the past week.
We are.
Yeah. Yeah. So the code Pirate Go Yar. That'd be awesome. Sasha's on maybe one day. We've talked about it. That's totally up to him if he ever wants to be our first guest. Let's jump on a chat. Oh, even phone go burr. Okay. So how was your week? How's it going?
Good, man. Good.
Doing good?
Yeah.
Was it this week you played Aliens, or was that last week?
We did play, and it was the game where we turn our horrific, scary Aliens game into a heist to steal a ship game, and it went really well and really smoothly until the very end when we got on the ship. Isn't that
how heists always work though? Like it's going so well, and then at the ending something happens.
Well, you got stress dice in that game.
Oh yeah.
So, like, I want to do a really cool thing, but when you have like 5 stress rolling, it's really hard to be like, okay, so I do this, and then you hit, a stress number, and it's like, okay, well, you definitely try to do that.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
But what happens instead is you vapor lock, drop your gun. Like, cool.
Yeah. Yesterday's episode of Critical Role was really good. No spoilers, of course, because I know not everyone's watched it.
You could spoil that Idle Champions was a sponsor.
Yo, I was getting there. What? Come on. It was the lead up to it, but yes.
I spoiled.
Yeah, he spoiled. Yeah. Yes, we did sponsor Critical Role yesterday, and it was amazing. The little bit that Sam did was good. I liked it. And it was an amazing episode. Zeke, correct.
Although, I mean, it is definitely one of those like, prepare yourself for the new rounds of like, so does this mean?
Oh yeah, all right. But I mean, I love it so much. Yeah, actually, yeah. Oh, Nevada, you logged into my thing again. Yeah, it was good. I would definitely highly recommend watching it. It was it was a good one. Anything else happened this week for me? Not really. Big news was that we finished. Me and my friends, we finished our Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus campaign last week.
Big thing.
Yeah, that was big. We spent like a good hour and a half, 2 hours afterwards, just talking about like the campaign, what things that we could have done, and like feedback from me and all this stuff. And it was just for the next like 3 days. I was like, man, I don't know how I feel right now. Like, it was like I was happy that we finished. I was sad that we finished. I felt like accomplished that we finished. Like, it's just like this like rolling mix of emotions that was like I don't know how it keeps changing.
Like, okay, one critique maybe from my end is you guys chill the F out sometimes.
Yeah, they ended up. So I gave them so many options to talk it out, or not so many, but I gave them a chance to talk to Cesario, and she initiated conversation, and then nobody answered her. So I was like, all right, this is how we're doing it. We're just gonna We're just gonna fight.
Well, this is rude.
Yeah.
Was it a cool fight?
Yeah, it was good. I did end up killing the druid. Yeah.
Early or late?
Pretty much right near the end.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it was like a hero's.
It was very much the heroic death.
Cool.
Yeah. Jocken says, good evening, forgive me, I am French, I do not understand everything in English. I'm using a translator, totally fine. I cannot enter the code for the safe. There are only 12 or 16 characters, so someone can help me. Well, this code here should be 12, right? 4, 8, yep. You should just be able to copy and paste it from the Nightbot, and then don't add the dashes. The dashes are there to separate it, to make it easier to read. He got the heroic death. Then what surprised me the most was that we have a necromancer wizard, a paladin of Tiamat, and a bard warlock.
We have a paladin of Tiamat, and you guys just killed
Zariel.
Didn't
Archon,
they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess if there's going to be any deity that's going to be totally cool with you killing one of their followers, it's going to be.
Yeah, it was definitely. That's what I was thinking too. It was like it's definitely you weren't strong enough to beat these people. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of lose. So it ended up. So they got back. So they were like being teleported, like Elthar was being moved back into the material plane. The bard warlock, who is also a tiefling his patron's Asmodeus. Yep. He ended up just like dimension dooring like straight down, and like jumping off of Elthar essentially, and like just falling back down to Avernus, and he actually chose to stay in Avernus to become a warlord. Yeah, and then the next day in Elturel, the wizard just teleported out and disappeared. So the only person left around was the Warforged Paladin to kind of be like, "You're the hero," and he's like, Tiamat wills it." So we ended up like talking about how he's just like the helping hand around town, but he believes he's there because that was the will of Tiamat.
That's cool.
Yeah, so he's just like, he spouts some weird Tiamat like stuff all the time, but like, he's a really good carpenter, so he just, he's really strong. Yeah, it was a good ending. So now we're planning to we're kind of alternating who's DMing now.
So be a player?
Yeah, to be a player for a little bit, and then I'll probably end up running the next big one again.
Cool.
Yeah. So we have the wizard. His name is he's gonna run a one shot or a couple episodes, a couple of episodes,
shot.
Yeah, a sub shot. Yeah. And so this will be his first time DMing. So he wants to try it out and see how it is. And then someone else might take a go at it. And then we're probably gonna do Dragon Heist or Waterdeep Dragon Heist, because I want to do Dungeon Mad Mage really badly. So I just want a nice long dungeon delve.
Do you have to do Dragon Heist prior to?
You don't have
I know
to.
they're set.
Yeah, you don't have to. Like the dungeon, I think the dungeon is from it's just levels 1 to 20, so you can level up fine that way. And the rest, but I said I wanted to do Waterdeep the Dungeon Mad Mage, and they're like, well, let's just do Dragon Heist in the beginning of it too, because it's only levels 1 to 5, right? So it's really quick. So yeah, okay, I'm down. I'm okay with that.
It's D&D, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be really quick doesn't mean.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't take a whole year just to get us through Dragon Heist, but you never know. Zeke, so Shawn, do you think anyone on CR should have to do a forced alignment shift to left next episode? No. I think everything.
Let's not have CR questions on this show.
Yeah, not everyone's watched it, Zeke, but my answer is no. Everyone fit in their what they would usually do, so at least in my mind. Yeah, Lauren, just another part where his god wants to take over the world. He builds amazing houses, yeah. He's building amazing houses for Tiamat, for when she takes over the world, right? So all of her followers can have a nice house to live in. It's funny. The wizard did try to, like, steal the druid's body at one point, though. Or he was talking about it, and I was like, I'm telling you, dude, there's no way you're going to be able to get in, like, revive the body of your friend as a zombie and take him with you. Like, that body's so kept under wraps as being, like, the hero of Elturel. Like, they're not letting you kidnap the body. He's like, okay, fine. Yeah, so it was DMing's fun. It's tiring, but it's really fun.
Yeah, I go back and forth a lot of, like, I really want to run a thing, but then, like, I don't see how in my day-to-day I could fit in, like, oh, time to prep a session right now.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really prep a whole lot all the time. I'd maybe spend like an hour, like the day before, like just reading over the next part we're going through, and then like, all right, I have an idea of what's going to happen or what's supposed to happen, and then go from there. So, you need to get new games started now that my evenings are freed up. Yeah, that is I think like the one benefit of being home all the time now and not being able to go out is like being able to play online all the time. It makes D&D so much easier.
I mean, it also makes your pool of players. Like, I'm playing in Gar Wars game. Timing's finally working out.
The world, the planets have aligned finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Serious Names, has the GE been revealed yet? Looks like something for Black Viper is being pancaked now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's a little bit different this week. There's no GE this week. So this weekend is the Pirate Raid weekend. So with it, you're going to get this Black Viper skin that Lee is currently making, along with a feat for Black Viper. So there's not a GE, but it's a skin and a feat for the weekend pack. PogChamp Black Viper skin, yes. And we're also showcasing another skin for someone else, and some and then nothing else new, I think. Robogoblin GE. Oh, the Golden Epic. That's the GE, the Golden Epic. But we're not doing Golden Epic this week. Narpar says, once I let go of trying to know everything about a session before and embrace the improv nature of DMing, it's going to enjoy a little more. Leaning into your players, totally, yeah, I 100% agree with that.
I mean, I think that it's also partly. I don't need to plan and know every single thing, but I would definitely want to know, like, some options if some things happen.
Yeah,
it'd be nice.
Like all I really did was plan the framework for how I kind of wanted it to go.
I mean, you ran a module too, so
yeah. So I had a book that was like all good, telling me what to do. But did they ever really deviate from the book? No, not really. Yeah, I don't think they ever did. Yeah, having the book was very was a lot easier than rather had like if I was running my own world campaign, then totally there'd be a lot more prep needed. But with the book, I could just spend an hour reading it, make sure I have everything down pat, and then jump into it. Don Back was asking, how can I clean the chest? If you go into your chest opening screen, you can click on the little locked box, put the code into there, and then you're all good. Counting Coups is that Sydney Games. Thanks for the super fast response. My raffle ticket, Shawn. Oh, you're welcome. Yesterday was really busy. Oh boy. Yeah. Our apologies for all the issues on WebGL. There's been some funky stuff going on. We got some fixes in yesterday at about 5 p.m. I think it was. So if you're still having issues, still make me a ticket, and so we have an idea of what's going on, and we can take a look. CS Dane, will the new Black Viper feat boost how many green gems a boss drops? Oh please, oh please. That's a big negative there, CS Dane. I'm gonna keep it a secret, I think, of what the feat does. Or
I mean, until after the flip, or in general?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm 50-50 on it.
Huh.
What do you think?
You don't ask me. My answer is give them everything they want all the time. Just oftentimes it's totally false.
That's true. That's true.
Like I love my pancakes, but I also am a trickster.
Yeah, roll a d20. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go D&D Beyond's roller. 1 second. Where's my character sheets? Okay. So should we 10 and above? I tell you what it is, and then, or below 10, I don't tell you what it is.
Well, are we rolling for them or for you?
Well, I think I would roll to, so yeah, 10 and above, I will tell you what it is. And under 10, natural 20, I tell you?
No, here's the thing I was going to say is, we're doing the D&D thing, then you need to do a D&D thing. On a nat 1, it has to have a real not so awesome consequence.
Nat 1,
but
we remove the promo.
But if you crit, you got to have something to give them that's like wild. Are you prepared to?
Yeah, I think so. I think if I crit, I'll make a new code.
Ooh.
Okay. I think that's fair. And if I roll a 1, I take all of Gynosaurus gems. No. If I roll a 1, yeah, there he is. No. Yeah.
You roll a 1 where like the stream's over.
Yeah, I roll a 1. The stream's just done. We just end it now. Sorry, guys.
I'll still make the pancakes and I'll post them.
Yeah.
So you guys gotta go.
Yeah.
Don't roll a 1.
I don't know. Chat's really liking the Gynosaurus gems thing. 7 million gems to distribute to everybody. Yeah. No, they would just come to me. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They wouldn't go to anyone else. They just come to me. Because if I roll a 1, I'm getting everything. Natural 20, you guys get something. Natural 1 is I get something. That's all you can spare gems. Okay. Yeah. So 20, I make a code. 1, I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Regardless if it's over.
Yeah, and then 10 or above, I tell you the feats. Under 10, I tell you nothing.
We don't even tell you who the character is that I'm making.
Oh, they figured that out. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. All right. Rolling. Ooh. Oh, it's a 2. No. Hold on if I can.
You get nothing. Well, wait, hold on. We love our pancakes, right?
Depends.
Mostly.
Most of the time, yeah.
Give them advantage.
Oh, that's not. I don't know if that's fair, man. We didn't discuss that before I rolled.
We didn't. I give them inspiration.
Fine.
I give them bardic inspiration, so also roll. But I'm low level, so give them a D4.
A D4? Isn't that minimum a D6?
I'm not very good.
Yeah, I'm not very good. Alright. I rolled a 1 on the D4, but I also rolled a 12. Don't forget I'm blessed, right? That's another D4. Oh, that one's a 4. All right, so that was like what, a 17? 12? Let's see, 17. All right.
Plus all the butters that Lauren posts.
All right, yeah, that's like two. That's like 2d10.
Hit points.
Yeah. 2d10 for the butter. All right, come on, hold on. 2d10.
Oh, so I mean, if you add all that up,
yeah,
they get over 20.
But that's not a natural 20 though. That's the big thing. That's not a crit. It's just above 20.
I mean, when the DC's that high, I don't know. You do you. I like our fan cakes. I don't know what your deal is.
Yeah. I just don't want another mishap of last week where I don't know how to spell captain properly.
Well, that's not really on them, though.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, with all the bonuses and all the buffs, which, frankly, have robbed me of my win here. As
long as I can be the good guy here.
Yeah. The feat is called Raid Planner, and it increases Black Viper's intelligence score by 2.
What is that? Okay,
so that would make her eligible for Strahd.
So for the layperson, besides for eligibility for Strahd, which is pretty cool, what does in addition to... That's something I've always kind of been a little curious about. The stats, like game stats, the intellect, the charisma, things like that. What in-game does that affect?
The biggest things are patrons, and then eligibility to certain adventures. So that's really about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, though.
Yeah. So she can be used in Strahd, a bit more flexibility in your roster. Bobbylity 2000. Mr. What's happening instead of the GE? The question I have about it is in what section of the scroll I find it, and is it two different things, Black Viper and Havilar? The Havilar is a separate pack by itself. That would be in the pack section. The Black Viper skin will be part of the weekend chest purchasing. So like the same place where you go to purchase your weekend chests, the Black Viper skin and feet will be there.
So if you're trying to decide what pack you're gonna buy from the store, right? And you're really thinking hard about which one to get, what's gonna be the most beneficial, would that be considered pack tactics?
Alright, and that's the stream for today, guys. Ending after that one.
Nat 1 on that charisma stage.
Yeah. Oh god, that's bad. I loved it.
You know what I have to say? I really enjoyed
yeah, thank you, good night.
The rolling mechanic that we just did.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we should now start
like roll for spoiler or something? I don't know.
Well, I mean...
Well, like, minor spoiler,
roll for
right?
keeping your job.
Yeah.
But, no, I mean, like, having a... it might even just be there is the opportunity for an extra chest, if that's something we're allowed to do. Like, an opportunity for an extra chest, but just depending on, I don't know, how our week has gone or whatever.
Yeah.
The difficult... Like, this one was, like, because we were just doing it for funsies.
Yeah.
And,
all of a sudden, modifiers got added after I rolled a 2. Like, come on.
Right. We can let chat decide what modifiers to use, and they
that's...
Well, they have to explain why they get no more than 2. And then we can kind of decide what that means in the roll. Something to think about.
Yeah, Shawn has a plus 12 modifier on all his rolls. Yeah. Yeah, it's something to think about for sure. Star Chaser says, Lee, is this your first Black Viper pancake?
It is. It
is?
It is my first... Yeah, it's my first Black Viper pancake. I was kind of shocked. There's a few I haven't made that I sort of was like, yeah, I would have thought I'd made that by now.
Yeah, luck every time, yeah. Pirate Galyar, when do we get Pirate Garwar? Yeah. Has anyone fixed Hugh's intelligence feat so he can be used in Strahd yet? There's some weird problem with the feats right now. If you add the feat on in a different adventure and then swap over to using it, going to a Strahd adventure, it should work fine. or just a reset, I think should work fine as well. It's on our list to look into. We have a couple other big priorities right now, but that is on the list. What was for breakfast, Captain? The salt in the wind. Nothing. Yeah, this is gonna be weird. I've been having a crazy craving for Eggos recently. Yeah, I blame Garwar really.
Eggos make pancakes?
Sorry?
Eggos make pancakes?
Do they? I think they might actually. Like some
Imagine my finger coming out of the screen, like a tear, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Stop blasphemies.
I know. I'm sorry.
You know, it's actually really funny.
My faith is wavering.
We did an event in California in the before times.
Oh, yeah.
And Hank and I went to get breakfast from this kind of... It's actually a really cute place. I should have remembered the name of it. But it had a bunch of, like, art for sale. It was, like, people, like, local artists doing cool art things.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really cool, like, the DC superheroes, but, like, sitting at the tables eating food, you know, just living their lives. So, like, Superman reading a newspaper kind of thing.
I miss about cons so much. Just like the difference between like the cosplayers who are like this crazy outfit and just like eating a McDonald's hamburger in the table. Like,
Yeah, it very much had that feel. So we went to this breakfast place and we recorded it because it was just, you know, the whole shtick of waffles are the enemy, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But I was really craving waffles. So I ordered them, and then we have, like, Hank went, like, behind, like, a little pillar thing and recorded me, like, secretly eating them. It was really fun.
How dare he?
It actually turned out really good.
Eggos do make waffles. Oh, no, they make pancakes. Wow. I googled Eggo pancakes, and they do make, like, the pre-made, so you can just throw them in a toaster and cha-ching. Right.
I don't know what you want me to do with that, man.
I don't know. So I want to look it up, make sure.
Trying to...
Yeah, black coffee counts as breakfast, right? Yeah, for some people, for sure. Chad, I miss Gen Con. Oh, you and me both, man.
I've never been. I want to be in.
Oh, it's so good. We Nemesis 666. I am absolutely loving Isle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. I've been playing since December 2020. And I enjoy watching all you guys on different days, and the whole community are so welcoming. So carry on with what you guys do, and Garwar has been a big help. Thank you all. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out and coming to watch the streams and for playing the game. We love making it.
Thanks for joining us for this. This isn't, shoot, some would say when I talk about the game, it's more harmful than helpful, but, I hope that.
Yeah. In event, we should all go when it's safe again. I miss Gen Con, yeah. Yeah, all of us, everyone here, next time we're all going to Gen Con. That's it. You gotta pay for your own, you gotta pay your own way, but we're all going.
Hey babe, I know we were trying to buy a house in the future, but Shawn had a really good idea.
Yeah, what if we just went to Gen Con?
Will I make money? No, sweetie, it'll cost a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll pancake for food.
We're gonna need a big room, yeah. Just take over a hotel, right? It'll be fine. We always get hotels like far away from Gen Con, because it's so much cheaper to like take one, like be far away and then just like Uber in every day.
Speaking of, that's a real bummer situation is for Gary Con.
Mm-hmm.
That was timing wise, I was like, I don't know if I feel safe enough to fly, man. I gotta bow out. And then like a week later, it's like, yeah, everything's canceled.
Yeah.
We actually, because we were doing our pancake thing there, we actually got rooms in the hotel. At a really good rate, too.
Oh, nice.
Well, very nice.
I've always wanted to get like one that's like a hotel that's like right across the room from the convention hall, but they're always so expensive per night. And like obviously the conversion from Canadian to US hurts us even more. But yeah, it's
oh yeah.
Yeah.
You really get holes, don't you?
Oh yeah, don't you know? Crippleton 94 says, "Hi all, any updates on the 5K Fresh Fish Challenge bug? Mine still aren't counting."
I know that it's early, but I feel like
it's been right away. Wow.
Vivka deserves. Yeah.
Yeah. So for the 5K Fresh Fish Challenge, so it just wasn't worded properly. If you spend it all in one go, you're fine. So if you do the third variant or a 5,000 token free play, it'll work. Or even just like buying a chest will work too. So I think Peter changed it just to say like spend 5,000 on a chest, just because it just made it because like that we knew that was a way for sure to get the challenge completed. So all right, it's 2,500 free play, isn't it?
Y'all ready for flips?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, sorry, it's 2,500 free play, not 5,000. I haven't eaten this morning. All right, go for it. Go for it.
Chat's telling me it's okay.
I see some flip its. I think we're good. Wow. Black Viper's a pirate now. Yeah, so this is the Black Viper pirate skin that will be coming out in an hour and a half. So hopefully, you guys pick it up, get the raid planner feat that increases her intelligence score by 2. Ooh. Yeah, sorry,
So,
it's the
that
last part. Yes, the challenge was worded badly. So, ooh, it's steamy.
I know that was a bit of a longer pancake, folks, and I thank you for sticking to it. But have you all seen Unfair Seas? Because it's super good, and those players deserve a little extra time for their skins to get.
Yeah, I only caught the first hour of it. No,
I think you were gonna say I only caught the first episode. I was like, ding dong.
There's only one episode. Yeah, I only caught the first little bit. Cause I was watching it a little bit here at work until I had to head home and prep dinner and all that stuff. So I have to pick up. I have to watch the second half, but that was the ones up on YouTube. Gotta watch it on the YouTube.
Unfortunately, with the old baby, I have to wait till YouTube times.
Yeah. Well,
hopefully
it's up, so
it's doable. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Ethan Nightingale, I've just started listening to Critical Role. Nice. You got a lot of content ahead of you.
Yeah. You know what? I just started listening to a thing as well, or watching a thing as well.
Oh, what?
The Dimension 20 shows.
I scroll through TikTok a lot, and they keep popping up. I've been meaning to sit down and watch those too. They look good.
Really good. I mean, it's college humor.
Yeah.
Done.
I know Matt's on one of them. Ooh. What the? Lawrence's Dimension 20 is super good, so. Didn't the episode cut short from the internet issue? I don't know. I heard there was some issues, but I'm not sure what exactly they were. So I'll have to watch and find out. Oh, Ethan's on episode 44 of Critical Role. Nice.
Campaign 1 or 2?
All right, you going campaign 1 or 2, Ethan? I'm assuming campaign 2 because everyone starts with campaign 2 nowadays. 2, yeah. Which one's episode 44? Critical Role. Which one is that? Oh, okay. Baby Sailing.
Baby Sailing. Oh, is that? Oh.
Yeah, it's like when they're going past the what's it called? Or I think they're on their way to what's it called? It's the Plank King stuff. What's that place called? I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, it's like the 46. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're out in the open ocean right now, doing all that stuff. I'm gonna go back to Dark Toe. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to campaign 1 after I finish campaign 2. Fair. Campaign 1 I think was I think like starting it now is a bit more difficult because you can really tell the difference in quality of just the production between then and now. So I think that kind of puts a little bit of people off. But I love Vox Machina, like so much more.
It's not. I don't know. It's one of those things with like D&D shows. Production value is so. I don't even want to say second. I mean tertiary.
Yeah.
For me, like you'd have to be real bad for it to be. If the story's really good and the characters are really good and the players are having fun and all that kind of stuff. That's.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
I don't know.
Gets my goat.
Yeah, I love Vox Machina so much. I just think I like Mighty 9, but definitely I like to say I like Vox Machina over Mighty 9 currently. So I just love the dynamic between everybody so much more. Roland HGG. Anyone else think the part of Horizon skin looks like a Star Wars character? Was this an intentional design choice because of Christina's other work? Maybe. Might just be a coincidence.
Star Wars skin?
Yeah, it's the Pirate Horizon with like the gem wings and the. Yeah.
I don't know which one they're talking about.
Yeah.
It just.
Yeah, it didn't scream Star Wars to me, so maybe to others.
Although, if you've seen Christina's Twitter and such, she got like a custom cloak made for like the High Order Jedi stuff, and oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I gotta do some I'll have to look it up, who made it, but it's beautiful. It's beautifully made.
Yeah. I think whenever people say they want to watch Critical Role, if they want to watch Campaign 1, I always recommend them to skip the kind of the Underdark stuff they do and just go right into like the Feast.
Yeah, I mean, it's also you got to first be like, hey, how much time you got?
Yeah. Do you have enough time to watch more content than The Simpsons? So I think right now they're close to like 1,000 hours of content.
Yeah, don't you dare skip the one shots.
Oh yeah, the one shots are great. Yeah, podcasts are great for it.
Yeah, I seriously, I mean, I've still got it because I actually really like the feature of it. But I got the YouTube, Red at the time, so I could basically podcast form watch the show. I got caught up quick, considering.
Right. I think Crit Roll Stats needs a lot more love because they do so much good work, and just like tracking all the numbers and stuff that goes on. Like it's crazy.
I think they get a pretty good amount of love though.
They do, but they need more.
Yeah.
So apparently, gameplay time for campaign 2 is 434 hours. That's currently, so that's going to be ever increasing. And then I think with campaign 1, it's 373 hours. So we're at 800 hours of content. That's if you watched it in a row nonstop, it would take you 33 days.
Jeez.
Yeah. I highly recommend. Which is what Nevada was doing to catch up for a little bit. Was she would watch Critical Role while doing cosplay work, or just like something in the background. Does that include the one shots? I don't think that does. So there's still a ton of one shots. To add into that. Oh, did you guys watch anybody watch the Diablo one shot?
I have not yet.
That's good. I like it. It was fun.
I do love some Mika Burton and Carlos Fritz, though. So,
Yeah.
Or Carlos, I don't know why.
Oh, Ethan, this wasn't all dungeon, Drunks and Dungeons. Wow. Yeah, the Diablo one was fun. It was neat, kind of seeing like how they. I don't know if Matt did the conversion to like move it all to like 5e, but I thought it was pretty cool.
I believe he did.
I would definitely play a Diablo like themed campaign, or even like a Path of Exile one. That'd be fun too.
I just got Diablo on Switch because it was like 50% off.
Ooh. JS Major asks, are these pancakes edible?
Oh yeah. In fact, very recently I've been feeding my child one of the pancakes from the last 2 episodes.
Nice.
Yeah, so he has slayed a ancient red dragon already in his small young life, and he has eaten his hero, a pirate called Aisha.
Nice.
I'm trying to decide which one he's going to eat here.
Even Nightingale's very much. How can you draw a pancake batter? It's a lot of practice.
Yeah. I'm putting in my hours.
Yeah. I tried, was it last weekend or the weekend before?
It was the weekend before.
The weekend before, yeah, and it was difficult. I am one who cannot draw at all, so I feel you.
Well, I wanna correct that, even though it's definitely one of those like, if I want to continue to get work, I should make it so that yes, it's very difficult. Super hard. No, it's not. Pancake art isn't difficult to do. Doing it really well and doing it like in this scale obviously is a little bit different, but I mean, I wouldn't say it's hard to draw with a pencil. Drawing well is a different thing. All you need to do is draw.
Yeah.
And so your pancakes were not professional, we'll say.
Fair. Nevada's were.
Yeah, Nevada's were killer.
Yeah.
I'm scouting her for freaking pancakes.
Oh no.
But did you have fun doing it?
Yeah, very much so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All you need to do is have fun.
Yeah. Dark Souls asking, how about the news of the Diablo 2 remaster? I did not know how I felt about that. I'm a little excited because I liked Diablo 2 a lot. I just, grabbed playing it, but I don't know if I'd want to go back and play it again.
I've only done 3. I've only played 3.
3 was very easy from what I remember playing.
Yes, I am currently finding out that it is like I am fighting bosses and I am like gaining more life than they could possibly do in damage.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I can't really get in the remastered bandwagon when the remastered games are 20 years old. Yeah, I mean that's definitely, I'm in that same boat. Like, it's gonna look great, but it's gonna play probably exactly the same. And
right,
I don't know.
Play styles. I mean, or they could go. They could pull a Final Fantasy remake. I guess it's remaster, not remake.
Yeah. Yeah, it amazes me that there's still people playing the original Diablo 2 after all this time, and B, that there's an economy around D2 items. Yeah, there's one really prolific speedrunner. I think he seems like Mr. Llama. I've watched a couple times when he speedruns Diablo 2. That's like 4 hours or less or something like that. As someone who can't get behind the graphics of 2 and I've only played 3, I'm excited to try it. Yeah. Diablo 2 was a lot of fun when it came out. Obviously, 20 years ago, right? So, I just think that, I just think it's a bit unnecessary. I think they could chosen to do something different with that team that's working on it. So I think they said it's a separate team working on the remaster, which is great. That's not like taking a bandwidth from other teams, but yeah. And I saw some clips for Diablo Immortal, the mobile one with Do You Have Phones one. It actually didn't look that bad.
There are some mobile versions of games that are like, it blows me away that they are as true to form and just how decent they are.
Yeah.
When a majority are like, oh, this is just a repackaging of, I don't know, Arch Hero or whatever.
Yeah.
But like Dead Cells is really good on the mobile.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll try that.
Dead Cells is really good. So is You're like, all right, guys, I'm gonna just pause making pancakes on a day where I need to make sure I get them all in there.
Yeah.
It'll come up.
Yeah. LP makes 45 cents. I have not so great history with gaming. Oh, that sucks. Diablo 3 was the first game I ever really got into. I'm still ready for D4. I am super ready for D4 as well. I remember like in the trailer they were talking about they were trying to aim it from more towards the kind of the Path of Exile difficulty. So I'm hoping so because that can't. PoE is difficult, but it is a lot of fun.
I don't want because the thing is, I am mediocre at best at video games. I've really been learning my limitations as I've been doing a lot more. Like I play with Hank on like Call of Duty and Apex Legends.
Oh yeah.
We play a couple times a week actually, which is really cool because you can't really. And I just like. He's played a lot of first-person shooters, so like with Apex, I was like, yeah, man, I've been playing this since it came out. Not all the time, but I've been playing it since it came out. And so for a little while, he was like, oh man, I don't get this, blah blah blah. And now he's like really good.
Yeah.
He's like super good.
Yeah.
So, and I'm still like, it's in first-person shooters especially. I'm like, I don't see a way for me to actually get better. Like I don't like.
Mm-hmm. So you hit that skill cap, right? And I've definitely
I need to level up. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Not D4 the D&D show. D4 as in Diablo 4. I have not yet watched D4, so there's.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard hearing good things. So
great people too.
Yeah.
Really.
If someone wants to play the Median XL Diablo 2 mod, I've never heard of that. What is that? The other I remember, I remember like beating Diablo 2, and then I remember like downloading a hero trainer for it, and then just like making a barbarian with like 900 billion strength and just like fist fighting Diablo. Revamp skills, new items, in-game quests. Oh, cool. Well, maybe I'll try this. That was pretty cool.
What's that?
It's Median XL. It's a Diablo 2 mod. That seems pretty cool. I actually have a battle chest still for Diablo. So Diablo 1, Diablo 2, and then the Lord of Destruction. All on CD. Whatever those things are.
How many discs?
Yeah. No discs, luckily, just CDs. There's one for each. LP Max doesn't like PoE. Yeah, PoE is definitely a lot different. The skill tree is insane. But there's a lot of really good community stuff around to help with it. So like, I have this thing called Path of Building Community, which helps me build skill trees and all that kind of stuff. So I can like
make your own skill tree. What?
Yeah. So the skill tree is like, you ever played Final Fantasy X?
Yeah. Oh no. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that giant kind of like that sphere grid they have.
Oh. Okay,
that's pretty much the skill tree in PoE. And then in the same aspect where depending on what character you play, you start in different parts of the grid.
So So anyone can be at anything. It's just you're leaning towards this.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, how you can multi-class.
Yeah, so you if you're a witch, you're kind of up on the top one. You're getting a lot more intelligence stuff and spellcasting stuff, but you can go down into the Templar side of things and get more health and protection and defense stuff. So it's neat. It's definitely very big and convoluted when you're just starting out. But the stuff that's the community has made to kind of help the newer players with that has been super helpful. So. Slickshot Hello, I have a question regarding D&D and streams. If the unfair sees as someone that has never played tabletop D&D, are dice rolls typically not shown on screen digitally by some overlay? I was wondering if this is a technological hurdle or because it would be a distraction to the overall production, content, and storytelling. The players basically say, I rolled X. Is something happening behind the scenes and let's just not see what the DM does? I think most shows don't show dice rolls. I think because it is a little bit of a technological hurdle. And because they're playing live, that's kind of difficult.
Right, and they're also, they're playing live and they're playing from their home, so it's like, all right, everybody make sure you get an additional, buy an additional camera so that you can have it on your dice so they can see it.
Yeah.
And then just the screen real estate,
Yeah.
You got so much, that's why my existing figure, I don't really want to say mine.
Yeah.
But, if I even had more than just a floating forearm, we don't have the real estate for me to be like, here's me floating there. So you can look at me looking down at my griddle.
Yeah. If there was the only way I can think of doing it would be like having a producer swapping through the players' D&D Beyond sheets, like they're like screen sharing to him or to them, and then move it around as they're going along. Like always changing between so people can see the rolls happening, but it's not the same as people. And then if people are rolling an actual die, you're out of luck on that.
Speed of game.
Yeah,
it would slow everything down so much.
Exactly. Yeah. There is actually a really cool Kickstarter coming out. I think on March 8th. I don't remember the actual date. It's in the beginning of March. Called Pixel Dice. They are Bluetooth-enabled dice. And they can glow and light, and you can change the color scheme on them. They have it's open source. You can kind of program your own stuff to happen. I am so excited for it. I saw them at Gen Con last time we went, and I was like, "Yo, when these come out, I'm buying them." It's that simple.
It's so cool that I found out of it because Ashley had come across it somehow, and she sent me the link and was like, "You may do this Kickstarter." Went from that.
I give you my blessing.
Blessings were given.
Yeah. It's like RGB LEDs in the dice. I remember talking to Eric about them, and the concern was how balanced are they? Mm-hmm. So that's a big one, and I think they've made it so it's as balanced as you could make a regular die balanced.
Right. I'm sure that is not just the concern of I don't think anyone is unique in that concern. I think a lot of people have that concern, so it's probably a very addressed concern that when the Kickstarter is up, I'm sure that'll be a whole topic of conversation in their thing. It's what about balance? Well, fret not.
Yeah, and they even did a comparison between their dice, the Game Science, and ChessX dice. Mm-hmm. And Pixel Dice actually seems more balanced than ChessX. Funny enough, it kind of does fit a bit on the same size as the Game Science. But you can set it up to roll in Roll20. I would hope at some point you can make it so it's on D&D because ChessX are garbage. Ooh, hot takes here, Zeke.
Yikes.
I would hope you can set up for D&D Beyond, so when you roll, it would show on screen there too, and then connect that way, so you can add your modifiers and stuff. I just want it to be so I want to roll a 20 or a 1 and have my phone play some crazy sound from it. You roll 20, your phone's just yes, 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 and just starts going off.
I'd probably stick with.
That'd be good too, yeah. Oh, you can play Yahtzee with the D6s? Oh, it's great. It's nothing but wins.
I'm probably just gonna stick with the 20.
The D20, yeah.
Just
depending on how much a set is, I might go for that. Just like a set of each of them. But I think they were saying they were maybe like $20 a die. So what a full set is like what, $160 US probably. And the average about 1,000 rolls on a single charge. So yeah, that's pretty good. Oof, that's a lot for some dice. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot for some dice, but these are like super special dice.
I also just kind of am like, do I really need my D8 to
glow?
razzmatazz?
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I guess.
But you don't need a D12. No one needs a D12. Yeah. Zeke648, doesn't D&D have a shared dice rolling feature now for a campaign where everyone can see the dice rolls happen? I don't know if I don't think they actually see the roll, but they see the total, so which is pretty neat. My most expensive dice set were $250. Woo, Zeke! Are those the artisan dice? Because those dice are beautiful, but so expensive. How dare you disrespect the D12s? You come into my house.
You coming into my house?
Oh, what was that? Okay. Have you heard 3 pairs of level up dice? Oh yeah, the level up dice can get pretty pricey. Artisan dice they're cool, but they're also like created with like Jack Daniel's oak barrel and like antlers and stuff like that, like crazy materials that just end up being so expensive. Oh, suffers from great axle just need many D12s. Yeah, that's true. I mean, objectively, the battle axe is much worse than the greatsword. So, why use an axe? You can use a greatsword.
Mox Pearl, I see the making you feel weird because you only have one set of dice and they're cheap. I get it.
Yeah.
When I have to justify spending money on D&D things like dice and trays and things like that, I look at the budget and I'm like, not yet, but soon enough, I guess. I am currently rolling, when I play the Alien game, I'm rolling in a board game top lid of a box. So you can
what, bro? You don't have wormwood? Come on, what's going on?
Y'all, if you want to gift me some wormwood, Shawn, you go right ahead. I could give you permission, Shawn, to do such a thing. Personally, diapers are a little more in my wheelhouse of expenditures.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
I am a dice goblin. I love dice. I got the Critical Role bag, and I'm slowly filling that thing up. It's pretty hefty right now. So
almost all of my dice are at the home of where my home game was. I think I have like one set that I picked up from a comics shop.
Oh, I bought. So actually, a good thing is if you're just starting out D&D or want to get into a bunch of dice, I went on Amazon and found this like bag of holding dice. It had like 12 sets of different colored dice. It was only like $20-$30 or something like that. Like it was really, really cheap. So would highly recommend. It comes in a little bag, this bag of holding on it. Would definitely recommend that because that was good. Then I started buying like metal dice and like fancy colors and all that stuff from conventions. I was like making it like a habit of like every convention I went to, I'd buy one set of dice. Oh, are you ready for flip?
See it.
We're getting ready.
And mouth.
Whoa, MILF. That is an amazing sword.
Thank you. It was,
I saw people talking about it earlier, so. No, bad. Pirate Muff. All right, hold on. I gotta roll. Rolling with advantage here. 1 sec. Okay. This is actually. I had to roll to see if I should say something. This is actually the add-on for next week's weekend promo. Is the Melf skin. I'm not gonna tell you what the feat is. That's next week. But you'll get Pirate Melf in the weekend pack next week.
No natural 20 to say?
No. I rolled a 9 and a 13. So many pirates. That is true.
I gotta say, I'm really digging it because pirates, there's a lot more. I mean, I love making the monsters and the things, but when we were in Avernus and when we were in Icewind Dale, got a lot of reds and a lot of blues.
Yeah, exactly.
Love the creatures. The color mixer in me was like, okay.
Yeah, this is a one note palette. Yeah.
Looks like I'm doing well. There's some cool stuff. I mean, there's some like the Cibriax was pretty a different color.
Yeah. Dark Sierra, we're gonna need to change the name of Isle Champions to Isle Champions of the Argotten Realms soon. I like it. Ethan goes, "Can't time to get back to me. My schoolwork, homeschool life. I'm gonna miss y'all. All right, see you later. Do your homework.
Yeah.
It's really important." Dylan, forgive Shawn. He and Lee know what they're doing. Hey, it's okay. It was in the email. It's fine. It says coming next week. I'm not spoiling nothing else.
Yeah, even when we go Renegade, we're pretty like, hey, is it okay if we go Renegade?
it's Renegade within the lines.
Yeah.
I like this show.
We're gonna fly off the handle. That cool?
Yeah, I like this show and I want to keep this show.
Yeah.
Dylan's usually a spoiler. Yeah, he's the spoiler because he knows what he's allowed to spoil. Because he's one of the marketing guys.
Yeah.
I just deal with support. I don't know what I can spoil. I know a lot. I don't know what I can say or I can't say. Yeah, Renegade with permission. Yeah, exactly. I wonder how changed the Misremembered Realms would be like. Yeah. The Isle Champions of the Remembered Realms. Starfish. What crap? I was finally able to log in and say hi. Friday sucked for me. 21 with work. Hello, Shawn. How's it going, Starfish? Thanks. Glad you can make it. Dylan can spell things because he's #blessed. Yeah. Did you guys see the? Where is that? What was it? Some article came out about some new. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, probably the new one of the new Magic sets coming out is going to be Lord of the Rings, and Warhammer 40K.
Damn.
Yeah, one neighbor everywhere. Shawn's Pirates. Okay, so I thought we had a pirate hat at home because I was gonna wear one today, but we only have a tiny tricorn hat, like a Lolita one that Nevada has, and I was like, that's not. I don't know.
Because our fans wouldn't find that real fun to see.
I know. I thought about it, but I'm just like, I'd rather wear like the chef hat.
I am in full pirate costume over here. I thought we were doing.
Oh, is that why you only have one arm? The other hand's a hook.
Oh, like seriously, part of why I don't have dice, and a lot of the things is I spend so much money on. I dress up for every episode that we do. It's wild. It is wild. The budget I put towards that I look the part of the pancake sundae.
Yeah.
Ashley spends 40 minutes with the baby screaming and crying because we're just kind of having him in his playpen, helping me put my makeup and stuff on before the show. It's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. I wish you guys could see it.
But never will. I see it though. I get to see it in the beginning. Shawn,
great. It's wild, right?
it's so good. Yeah, Nevada's got a lot to learn. Star Chaser 43 says that. Shawn, I heard a rumor that the Ding Dong and Hello Shawn emotes were going to be retired. I assumed it was punishment for past spoilers. Glad to hear everything is cool. Yeah, like I love them. I would love to keep them, but we have other shows on this channel that definitely need emotes as well. Besides, like I want more for our channel because we just had the Flip It, and as much as I love that one, we need something. We need a different one too.
Yeah, if we had another Griddle Champions one that was our show specific.
Yeah, like
Maybe
Crusaders
like
need some. What's it called? I think Bushwhacker needs some too for Nick and Georgia. Erica and Kat need them. Evergreen Champions, Champions of Lore. Like we have so many other shows that need emotes as well. Oh, hey Calvo01, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. But Shawn is the center of the Twitch Cine universe.
Kyle makes the best baked goods.
You can send emotes to bits, so swapping them to bits makes more sense than just retiring. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, the Ding Dong Hello Shawn thing is a funny meme from last year, right? And I think it's run its course a little bit. Maybe keep Ding Dong, get rid of the Hello Shawn part. I can agree with that. Although Dylan was attributing the Ding Dong Hello Shawn emotes to being part of like for me, when in reality they're actually from Margaret, because she was on stream when it happened and I didn't say a word because I was having trouble in the background. Yeah, that is so last year. Yeah, was it good set of starter emotes? Totally. Yeah. Ooh, Kyle says he has new creations.
I have same address if you need to ship those over and get a taste test. My dude.
You heard him. Yeah, I agree. It was a good set of starter emotes from when we started just getting all that kind of stuff. But
yeah,
we have a lot of other shows that need emotes as well. So
yeah, it was the beginning of what has become such a cool thing. It's so funny having a show on the network and constantly saying how I think that Champions of Psychology is my favorite show that I just love how it makes me feel with Dr. B and Mitra giving such great advice and resources, and then just that melted butter that is Trevor's voice.
Smooth melted butter. I love that y'all are such fans of each other that your favorite shows are other shows. Yeah, I love my show, but everyone else does such a great job as well. I will admit I don't really watch other shows, mainly because I have a ton of work to do, and sometimes splitting my brain to do both is a little difficult for me to do sometimes. So previous jobs I could do it because it was just data entry stuff. I could I can copy and paste numbers and listen to podcasts, but here requires a lot more thinking. So trying to listen to Champions of Lore and pay attention to that while I'm filling out tickets and stuff, it's just my brain.
Right, podcasts and things as background noise work a lot better when you are able to kind of split your focus a little.
Yeah.
But just so hard with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and there's sometimes when I'm if I am listening to something, I'm doing a ticket, and then halfway through I just stop and go and start laughing. I start losing my where I was in the ticket. I have to recheck everything again. It's just, oh my god.
I'm just lucky in my day job. I've just been doing it for such a long time, and it's so muscle memory at this point that I can full focus on the thing I'm listening to and still not cut my fingers off.
Yeah. So, yeah, and sources even actually even this if I have something hard to work on. Yeah, exactly. Like it's just, which it's fair. Like not everyone has that split. What is it called in Name of the Wind? A LAR. You can split your brain to do different things. I need to reread Name of the Wind before the next book comes out, which means I have plenty of time. Yikes!
I'm so behind. Wait.
On Name of the Wind?
No, wait. I'm sorry. I was thinking you were talking about Sanderson stuff. But...
Oh no. I'm way behind on that too. I have read half of Mistborn and I have not touched it since.
Right, but you didn't really. You were telling me it wasn't like bad or anything, but you just didn't. I think it got overhyped to you.
I think so too.
That's why when I saw the movie Clerks for the first time, I was like, oh okay.
Yeah, I've heard that Clerks is like a cult classic. It's so good.
You told me so much about this movie that, like, oh, ha ha ha, Berserker, I get it.
Yeah. Clerks 2 was funny, though.
Oh, Clerks is very good. I have since rewatched it, but the fresh, new, out of the box, like, check out this movie. It's a revolution. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a movie.
Yeah.
I laughed. Mallrats.
Yeah, I feel you, Shawn. As a dev, I cannot pay attention to podcasts because of all the thinking, and then my only free time I just watch VODs of all the streams. Yeah. Dark, so Mistborn is one of those series that gets better as it goes on. You can see Nathan growing as a writer through it. Yeah. But it's hard to get through the beginning part when you don't really enjoy the content. I mean, sorry, I'll take that back. The magic system and stuff in Mistborn is cool. I like it. I just wasn't a big fan of the writing.
Ooh.
I think it's just like I think I came in expecting one thing and got something completely different. Like I expected Game of Thrones.
No.
But I got Hunger Games.
No.
Not I'm saying like Hunger Games is bad or anything. But it's more like it's
Kinda.
yeah. I would say not as bad, but it's more that like it's more his writing is more to the point. Right, whereas like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones is really like very, very descriptive, whereas his is very like kind of like cut and dry, like to the point for the writing.
I think that a lot of it is a reader decide a little bit what you envision in your mind, but the mechanics of the magic systems in all of the books are, because I remember he has a podcast called Writing Excuses, and I caught one years ago that was like, the more your magic system is used to solve problems, the more you have to define it. Like, like in Lord of the Rings, Gandalf comes in and just magic something to push the story forward, or to Deus Ex Machina or whatever.
Yeah, and there's no explanation of how. Like,
you don't need it because it's not integral to like what's gonna happen. But in like Mistborn, they're like, okay, so if you push the metal, it's a straight line. You can't change trajectory. But also, if you weigh more than the thing you're pushing, you go flying backwards. If you weigh less, it's like proportionate.
Yeah, I think you have that backwards. Like if you weigh less, you'll go backwards. But if you weigh more, you're fine.
If you weigh less than the thing you're trying to push, you'll go backwards. If the thing weighs more than you, like if you couldn't feasibly in real life push this thing forward, like if you're trying to push a wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the detail that goes in the system. I think one of these I'll just sit down and finish it, just so I can like.
How far into it are you?
I get halfway. I think
it gets so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I could probably just spend like a weekend, one of these days, and just one of these weeks, and just go for it. I don't have D&D to play, so I guess.
Holy cow! 368 of you lovely people. I'm nervous now.
Oh god, so many people watching. Thanks everyone for tuning in today.
I just think of it as I'm hanging out with my friends.
Yeah. Glad the code doesn't pirate yogurt. What?
Oh yeah, it does kind of slip in
The pirate Go-Gurt? Yeah.
It's like an at first glance sort of a thing.
Yeah. Oh man! Apparently the Pokemon Direct was out today.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen the Pokemon Legends thing. That looked pretty cool. Shawn, I love the chef's hat. Is it a custom design? Yes. Nevada made this for me actually for Christmas.
Still waiting on my corsage.
Still waiting on it.
Waiting on my Idle Champions corsage.
Yeah, I liked the Pokemon Legends thing. It looks cool. Being able to like throw Pokeballs in like an open world setting. Oh right! Don't tell me about the Pokemon news yet, Robocop. I want to go and watch it all. I want to watch the Direct. So I do want to see a bunch of stuff. I do want to watch it and see what's going on.
I missed the Pokemon boat by probably like a year or two.
Oh yeah, I've definitely been falling off of it a little bit ever since Sun and Moon. I think that was the first time I didn't actually finish a Pokemon game.
Right, but a good Pokemon could draw you back in, correct?
Probably, yeah.
Right. I just it was never a thing for me, so I think I've played 10 minutes of a Pokemon game.
Oh, okay.
Right. I didn't really embrace a lot of my nerd culture until like I was 30.
Yeah. Yeah, it started getting like, I don't know, like when I played Sun and Moon.
Flips.
Ooh, yeah, go for it. Well, bam! It's the pirate bird. It's the pirate parrot. You guys know this one. We've done it before.
We did the emo with it.
We did the emo for it, yeah.
God, I hope we get another chance to do our own little customization on some.
Yeah.
I really like using the Hard Eyes Owlbear in gifts. I'm probably gonna feed that bird to my baby.
Ooh.
Get some protein.
Yeah.
That's how that works, right?
There's protein in your pancakes? Is there bacon infused?
Well, no, it's a bird.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Bam, bam. Def too old for Pokemon, not Robotech, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the way, like, I remember being hyped for Sun and Moon, but then their hype was just, like, revealing every single thing about the game. And I was like, alright, like, I don't, like, you, like, now that I know.
To discover?
Yeah, there's nothing to hide, or nothing that's going to surprise me anymore, so, like, why would I keep playing? And I think that's where I just started falling off. And I played Sun and Moon because I liked the open worlds, kind of moving around. That was kind of fun. I think the second DLC's out, but I only beat the first one, which was really easy. So I don't know. The game, I just like, it's hard because I know the games are meant for kids, but they're also really easy. Like, I wish there was like just a harder Pokemon game. I want it to be as hard as Black and White 2 was. Because those ones were difficult. I'm making pancakes for my baby. Oh, how sweet. You don't have to call me baby. Do you ever play any of the Digimon games? Did you get into Digimon at all?
No, sir. I didn't.
No, I didn't? No. Pokemon Endgame is surprisingly involved. Yeah. I mean...
Just say Pokemon Endgame?
Yeah. Like once you beat all the Elite Four and stuff, like... At that point, you're really just spending time grinding, like, EVs and IVs in your Pokemon and breeding. And it just... I don't know, I just find that boring.
Get a Chocobo if that's what you're after.
Wrong game. But yes, Chocobos.
Right game. You're in the wrong game.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. I did the whole EV/IV grinding for a long time, and then I was like, oh, this is just, I can't keep running back and forth and hoping to pick up the right thing. The competitive Pokemon scene is intense. Yeah, I was dabbling in that for a little while. I didn't get into like the VGC, the video game championship stuff for Pokemon because it's doubles and I don't like doubles. But I'm pretty good at singles battles. I actually was thinking like if and when we ever get to do good on Shawn for trying to throw Digimon into the conversation. Yeah, one day Digimon Survive Might Live. Digimon is objectively the better TV show than the Pokemon show is. But the Pokemon games Pokemon just took off, and Digimon just I think is like it's sadly like the ripoff version of it, much like Monster Ranchers was as well. What was I saying? Yeah, the competitive Pokemon scene. I thought about doing for if we do Extra Life and if and when we can. I wanted to do a Pokemon challenge one, where there's this website called Pokemon Showdown where you can like just battle and stuff on. I was thinking about doing that and having like viewers battle me, and he was like, "Hey, donate to battle, and if I win, I win, and if I lose, I donate money as well." So I thought that'd be fun.
I'd like to do when Extra Life comes back around. I'd love to do something with you guys.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It doesn't even necessarily have to be Pancake, but just I feel like part of the family.
Yeah, maybe you can join us for like a
contracted
family
artist or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime there's something cool on CNE, I get so excited, and I take it personally in a very good way.
Yeah. I hope we can do Extra Life again. Extra Life was really, really fun. The one time I've done it so far. Pokemon walked while Digimon sprinted, but that meat Digimon kept running out of breath. Yeah. I never really got into the Digimon games either. I played a little bit of Cyber Story, which was fun. I don't know why. I think I dropped it because Persona 5 came out or something like that, or some other game I really wanted to play came out. But the Digimon evolutions just get really complex later on. The DNA and all the Mega Evolving and all that stuff. It's just like, woo! If you don't have a guide, you are out of luck. People are calling out Pirate Iris, and I don't know, man.
Pirate Iris?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, there is an iris right there.
Yeah.
That's how eyes work.
Duh.
Actually?
Yeah. Well, actually. Yeah. Well, I haven't actually gone over the weekend buffs yet. I went over the fact that like Black Viper's in it, which is great. So this week is the Pirate Raid weekend. So we're buffing Black Viper, we're buffing Calliope, Archon, Bailoff, and Artemis. Those are the buffs for the weekend. It's actually remarkable how often the iris has evolved into wildly different eyes, yeah. Carwar, what do you call a mad pirate iris? Irate. But and too bad he's a moderator, so we can't time him out. Or can we?
Oh.
It's not like Pirate Iris isn't already in the game. Yep. That's true. It's already in the game. Oh my god, the voice B-Dave gave Iris. Oh my god.
Sounds best impression.
I just all I remember it was like 70s Hollywood producer. I can't think of like how it sounded off the top of my head. That's what I attribute it to, but I don't remember like the actual yeah. Is it true we can get a familiar from the Unfair Seas? That it is true. Once you roll a 6 on the die, you will get it. So everyone will eventually roll a 6. That's how our dice work, apparently. So, but yeah. So eventually, after the 6 weeks, you will eventually get the Pirate Iris familiar. Gar's a mod because Dylan was timing him out too much, huh? Yeah. Yeah, 65-year-old lifelong smoker waitress equals Pirate Iris. Yeah, that's about it, yeah. Is the first episode of Unfair season on YouTube yet? Yes, it is. I think it was uploaded yesterday? Today? Yesterday? Oh, I think yesterday. Is there a clip of B-Dave doing the voice? Oh, sorry, one sec. Whew. I don't know if there's a clip of it, but I know it's in the first, 20 minutes of the episode. Yeah, the dice are rigged, yeah. You can try and take them to Vegas and see if they'll let you use them, but... Oh, nice. Lauren with the link. Coming in hot. I mean, somebody might have actually clipped him doing the voice, but... So it might be a clip on the channel. I'm not on the Twitch channel, I'm not too sure. Oh, maybe I've looked up for this one. Oh. Ooh, are you gonna have time to do the next one's pretty big.
Yeah, I can scale if I need to a little bit.
Alright. Why do beholders drool so much? Where does Slavic come from? I think this one's just this is a cigar. It's not drool for Iris. I do love that Iris has a lip piercing though.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty neat. Oh man. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Yawning a whole bunch.
You sleepy boy?
Yeah, I'm a sleepy boy.
You're like a sheeps?
Yeah. County QIC ICP, my first thought is Insane Clown Posse. Oh man, me too. Every time I see it, I'm like, why are we doing Insane Clown Posse episode 1? What is going on?
What is a Juggalo?
Yeah. Iris is Out Champion's mascot? Yeah, yes, he is. They are? I don't know if Iris is what Iris identifies as. It's a beholder, so gender just meaning nothing to them. Should I go open 2 time gates? Who should I get? I can go for speed or a really great champ. Ooh. 2 time gates. That's a. Let me see. Let's say the worst part about these ones is always it depends. It depends on who you have. I think you've been playing recently, so you probably have Bailoff and Human. Shandy, if you don't have Shandy, yeah, Shandy and Deacon, Shandy and Averin, to split up the speed and great champion. Yeah, next up a Jungle Skin, yeah. Iris is on my list of 2 get nice. Yeah, Briv is out next event, yeah, so hold off on that. Ooh, oh my god, why am I yawning so much? Sorry. Ooh. Man.
Sorry, I'm not entertaining enough for you, Shawn.
I guess I just didn't sleep for all last night.
Man, I'll tell you, as years and all the trials and tribulations have gone by, I'll say one of the things I'm super grateful for is I sleep pretty darn well these days. I sleep well. I don't really struggle. Sometimes I can't fall asleep right away, but if I lay down and try to, I can.
Oh yeah.
You know what it is? As I choreograph battles and or fight scenes in my head, and it's like my counting of sheep. I did it when I was really young, and I was like, I'll try that again. And
it just knocks you out.
Got some really cool Jedi battles.
That's cool. Open up a window, get some fresh air. Well, I'm in a boxed off room that has no windows, so we'll turn this fan on though. Fan up higher. See if that helps. Get a little cool down. It's getting a little warm in here, so. Yeah. So honestly, it's probably just I haven't eaten yet. And I haven't had any caffeine, which is big. Ooh. And it seems to be on fire. Run, yeah. It's probably pretty cold for this too. I mean, I don't mind it being. I like a good, crisp, fresh air blowing through. It's the constant argument. I like having the window open, and that I hate having the window open. So, we compromise and don't have the window open. I started counting eye stalks and then some of them have to have hooks. Yeah, I mean, it's still an eye stalk, so it's just wrapped around the hook on the inside. So how's everybody liking Fleet Week so far? Is it how's the Ryza? I actually haven't had a chance to use the Ryza yet because my ticket count has been to the moon. So is she any good? I'm from North Dakota, so 40 degrees above Fahrenheit is window open temperature here. I'll sleep with a fan around so I can relate. Yeah. Wait, I don't know what that is in Celsius. 40 F to C. 40 degrees. Yeah, that's window open temperature. Yeah, that's totally fine. As long as it's not snowing.
You're wild. You're all wild.
Alright, Mister, it's always hot in hell.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, 40s, it's 4.4, so it's pretty close. I know 32 is, oh my god. Whew.
I'm gonna need you to...
Come on, wake up.
Table that, Bubba.
Wake up, yeah. I know 32 is 0 and 50 is 10. Oh, okay. You know what the formula for is it's like the degrees minus 32 times 5.5 like yeah, like the formula for Fahrenheit to Celsius is like it's weird. Yeah, cold in my Arizona. What's that? Yeah, no way.
Yeah, but me and Jorge got snow not too long ago.
Yeah. Oh, Jorge's in Arizona too?
Yes.
Ooh.
And when it's safe, there will be hugs.
Ooh. I've been having a ball using a Ryza and Volania, so that was my last one in a few hours. That's cool.
Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah, I unlocked her. I got like a chest for her. I just haven't had a chance to play around with her yet because it's just been like tickets. Jorge says a lot of hugs.
Yeah.
You love the tickets. I mean, they keep me busy.
Love the tickets.
It's when a bunch of people have been like, I can't get in the game. I'm like, oh no, panic.
Playing D&D on Sunday. Star Wars one shot.
What are you playing? You were telling me that earlier, but I think you should tell the crowd because it's amazing.
Trevor Bettis and I from Champions of Lore and Champions of Psychology.
And Difficulty Podcast.
Difficulty Class Podcast, for sure. I was on it once. It was fun. We are going to be brothers who are super adventurers. So there is a barbarian and a monk who have some really cool magic seeming powers, but there's no magic involved because it's not arcane. But I'm barbarian, Path of the Beast, and he is a monk, Way of Mercy, and we are straight up in superhero costumes, masks, cape, and we are super adventurers in this world. And it's a level 8 campaign, or a one-shot, so to have gotten to that point, while there is some silliness into how they dress and act, like, they're freaking good. Like, they're really good superheroes. Like, so they just come in wearing a get up with a mask and a cape, eh? He's like, yeah. And then they save this village. Like, oh, okay, cool. And so I'm excited to be a superhero in D&D. And moderator Jay is in the game.
Ooh.
Yeah. First time meeting non-textually.
Yeah. Interested to see how the rest of the party interacts with them, yeah.
And I believe Margaret is also in the game.
Ooh.
It's a really cool, fun.
Yeah. We had a pretty good group dynamic in ours, so I'm excited to hear about how yours will go.
Yeah, we can talk about, I mean,
Yeah,
personally, we can talk about it more.
Yeah.
Once I know the things that I can and cannot talk about with you.
Yep. I ain't no way I'm spoiling nothing.
Mm-mm. My character's name is Manimal.
Manimal? The Manimal!
And he, like, my character fully embraces the life to the extent of, like, there is no really secret identity. Like, I am Manimal.
What's your real name? Manimal. Manimal.
And a barbarian who doesn't go into a rage, but justice. It's not. Embracing justice.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, embrace justice
Mm-hmm.
and deal extra damage to people.
Well, it's like instead of rage, it's conviction. You know, he's not
Yes.
angry when he's being rawr.
Yeah.
He's found a way to harness his anger into
So a more positive emotion. Embracing
since
justice is just another term for grappling. Yeah, Dark Cyril, yeah.
He's not a grappler.
Yeah. It's not a grappler. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know why I am yawning so goddamn much. Whew. Sorry.
I don't know, but
It's not
better
not
than you
doing
it, and then also pointing out loudly that you're doing it.
Yeah.
It's like twice the fun.
Yeah. It's I don't know what's going on. Oof. I really just didn't sleep well last night. Like really badly. So it's nap time when I get home today. That's it.
Time for a flip.
That's time for a flip. Wha-bam! That's so cool. That looks really good. Oh no, oh no. Comparing. The lower lip is like, yeah. Sorry about Billy G. Sorry, I don't want to make you yawn too. Reminds me of a 3.5 paladin I ran that was focused on shield bashes and then grappling with armor spikes. Ooh. Owie.
Yeah, I posted a thing on Twitter not too long ago that was like, is there an as close to rules as written as possible way to make some, like, a shield primary and best weapon without it being like I'm trying to make Captain America and I want it throwable. Like, I want, instead of the swing and axe, to bash with my shield and do shield things and stuff like that. But I don't want to lose out on, like, the damage that a tank needs to do and things like that.
I mean, I think you just, like, treat it as like a club. You know, like, get like a D6 damage and you just bonk people with it.
Yeah, but that's the other thing is, like, why on earth would I want to use a club for D6 damage when I am a frontline fighter? How?
Yeah.
Like, so that makes the answer no.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to use like most. If you're gonna do paladin, you're going sword and board, right? Which you move the right, you're probably gonna be using a D6 or a D8 with like a rapier or something.
Well, you're using like a great sword or a long sword or.
You know, longsword's D8, right?
Sure, D8, but that's.
Is it? Yeah. It's D8, yeah. I mean, in reality, like, it's not too much different.
It's potential 2.
Yeah, that's true. It is a potential 2 damage difference.
And then you can also, if you have your shield on your back, you can turn that into a D10, right?
Oh, yeah.
Two-handed.
Oh, actually,
The D10?
yeah, D10 for style.
Yeah.
So my party when they fought Zariel, so after once right before they managed to get Elturel through the portal to come back to material plane, Zariel fled because she had 11 hit points left, and they almost killed her. It was pretty close.
Didn't you say that the intro to the fight was like, you were like, I'm afraid I'm about to TPK these guys?
Yeah.
How'd they bounce out of that?
They are a very strong party. They figured out that consistent damage was the way to go, so they stopped trying to then they started targeting her actual the save that she wasn't good at. So they actually had a much better plan of attack than just casting polymorph on her 100 times to see if that'll work.
Right.
Yeah. I lifted the screen a little bit and I was like, look, with your guys' spell save DC, you will never ever have her fail polymorph.
Unless she gets a nat 1.
Yeah. No, I have to roll double nat 1s, which is a 400, a 1 in 400 chance or something like that. So I was like, I'll tell you this, you will never, the likelihood of me rolling 2 nat 1s is so unlikely that it's just a waste of your time.
Especially when there's 3 opportunities to say, I succeed.
Yeah, exactly. So the druid started hitting me with lightning spells, and I was like, all right, I have to actually use my resistances on these now. But yeah, so they figured out the biggest move they did was they disarmed her. They actually took away one of her weapons, and then we determined that because it's 2 attacks with one weapon and 1 attack with another weapon. With that second weapon gone, she could only make 2 attacks a round. And then I just never got the other weapon back, which was the biggest change they could have done. Counting wasting your spell slots, exactly. Yeah, you're just blowing their spell slots for nothing.
That's one of the things that makes playing high level wizard stuff hard when they have to make, or high level spellcaster, when your whole thing is making them make saves.
Yeah.
And they're all getting advantage on their saves, and
yeah, I think the thing with the wizard is you have to target. You have to go through a rotation and figure out what they're weak at, right? Yeah, save or suck spells. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the thing too is when we were playing in our high level end game, it really. The thing that helped is I had a Planetar Pokemon. So I basically became tank roll. It was tank and make sure they didn't try to. I had to counter spell and do things like that if they ever tried to figure out that the Planetar was true polymorphed. It was a simulacrum of my character true polymorphed into a Planetar.
And that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool. This is why I let Eldritch Blast. The bard took I think it was just 3 levels in a warlock just to get
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, it was either 1 or 3 levels. Hold on, I want to take a look. Campaigns. What did Aranis go? Oh, 13 levels of bard, 2 levels of warlock, just to get what's it called? Just to get Hexblade's Curse and all that stuff, and have and then that gives them proficiency in medium armor as well. So yeah, so the bard had an 18 AC, shield up to 25. Oh, it's to 23, not 25.
What was their patron?
Asmodeus. Asmodeus. Yeah.
Asmodeus.
Yeah.
Asmodeus.
The Warforged Paladin had an AC of 27. Yeah.
How?
Let's see the equipment. They had Archon's Obsidian Flint Dragonplate, which was a.
What is it?
That's AC 20 as a base. I wonder if it'll actually show. Oh yeah, so they had 20 armor base. They got +1 from armor bonus fighting style, +1 from integrated protection, which I think is a that is a Warforged thing. Yeah. Then they have a ring of protection. They have a shield, and then they have shield of faith. Yeah. So I was like trying to hit him with Zariel was like I actually have to roll a decent number, and not just like YOLO it. Old school Thaco 42. Oh yeah, I never really understood Thaco that much. I know it's like to hit armor class 0, but like I never understood like the math to get to that point.
Yeah, I've never looked into it enough.
Yeah, I mean it's old. So, I think it'd be neat to try like a second ed or like a first edition D&D game. Just try those rules, see what it's like. No one understood it. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to try those out and like try other editions, but 5e is just so simple and easy and like just like really like streamlined. So yeah, I had to look it up. Yeah, I want to run a second edition game on Tuesday so I can call it Thaco Tuesday. Ah, I love it. Probability G2000. Are any game patches or updates today? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. I've been in here for 2 hours, so I don't know. I like the idea of Eldritch Blast, except for a bit where I can't make it fire. Yeah. Eldritch Blast it's just such a good cantrip, man. Yeah, multiple shots.
I mean, the thing is, it's basically in lieu of a ranged weapon for warlocks. It's like basically making a warlock a ranged weapon fighter, right?
Yeah, I mean, like what it does like a D12 at a higher levels if you take the pack thing for it. Right. 120-foot range, multiple shots, like
charisma.
Yeah, charisma adds to it, force. Resistance, it's force damage, so it's very very little things resist that. It's just an overall like an amazing cantrip, much better than any other damage cantrip out there. I guess Firebolt is like okay as well, but like it, fire is probably a very high resistible stat. It just increases its damage if you miss on the first one, then that's it. You don't get anything else. Yeah. It's hard to catch on fire unless you're wearing things that are easily flammable, whereas force is force. It doesn't carry you right. Yeah, exactly. So the bard had a really cool spell that I hadn't heard of until he cast it on me, and I was like, what the hell is this? What was it? A spell called Synaptic Static.
What?
Yeah, it's from Xanthar. It's got everything. I'd never heard of it. So it's a 20-foot radius. Any creature with if your intelligence of 2 or lower, it's not affected by it. So you take 8d6 psychic damage. On a failed save, the target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number from all of its attack rolls and ability checks. Yeah. As well as con saves for concentration. And it's an intelligence save. Just so strong. It's so good.
What level?
It is 5th level spell.
Okay. I'm a big fan of telekinesis in wizards.
Yeah.
We got some real fun especially a druid was casting was it Thorny Terrain or whatever, the one where you basically make like difficult terrain, and as they cross through it they take like every 5 feet through they take whatever, like 1d4 damage, but every 5 feet they do. And so our druid would cast that, and then I would telekinetically grab the person and drag them through, like drag them on the ground through it.
What is that spell called? He also had another spell called this cool teleportation spell called Dreams of something. Where is it? Dream of the Blue Veil. Yeah. So essentially, you fall asleep and you have a dream of anywhere, even of another world like Eberron or Toril or anything like that. And then when if you sleep the entire time, you will wake up in that area. Yeah.
That's not a. I mean, that's like an out of combat thing, right?
Yeah. It takes 10 minutes to cast, and it lasts for 6 hours. So you have to sleep for 6 hours, uninterrupted, and then whoop, you teleport to whatever, plane, whatever world you want to be in.
I want to go where all the people are.
Yeah. But you need to have a magic item that originated on the world you wish to reach, and you must be aware of the world's existence. Yeah. So, because sometimes you want to go to sleep in Fadereen and wake up in Wildmount. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was cool. If we continued the campaign, he would just use that and teleport around as we wanted to. So.
Oh, how many people can you take?
Up to 6 willing creatures. I think it was. Up to 8 willing creatures. So 9 total. You and 8 others. So pretty good.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah. I'm just looking over my player spell list now to see if anything
Oh, you could have done this.
Yeah. This is one of the things I was noticing is our druid tended to not use a lot of it. He tended to use a lot of the same spells over and over again and didn't really branch out from them.
Right, but to some extent, I mean, that's the thing is, druids have options. A lot of them.
Yeah, they have a ton.
But, I mean, character choice-wise, would your character use elementals?
Yeah.
Would they even know that that's something they have access to?
Yeah, a lot of the big ones, his common thing was conjuring woodland beings and animals and stuff like that, which was great. Sunbeam and he used Contagion a lot, which was unfortunate because it never really stuck.
Yeah, Avernus doesn't seem like the place where Contagion's gonna be.
Yeah, or poisoning people probably isn't the best thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah, poison really kind of is a bummer how many things are resistant or straight up immune to poison.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot.
Oh yeah. I can't believe our wizard broke 100 hit points. It's nuts. So level 15, 117 hit points to wizard. Maybe had too much media. Yeah, but these was fun. It was fun doing my first ever campaign. So
that's awesome, man. I'm glad you had fun.
Now it's just to learn the Dragon Heist one.
I gotta do a level 21 shot.
We do, yeah. I have free time, so we can start planning it soon. My back.
Free time is such a cool concept.
Yeah. I mean, you tell me when you're available, and then we'll plan it. If you set a date and go, I can play this day, then we will try our best to make it work. So aim for mid next month or something like that. Give it a weeks of uptime.
Actually, can't do a whole lot of talking about. I got some stuff coming up.
Ooh. Oh, I think I know what stuff. It's the stuff we talked about earlier, or yesterday, a couple days ago.
I don't know. What I can't say much, but what I will say is that an idea I had 4 years ago that I've been trying to find a way to do it is in fact shaping up. That's all I can say about it, but
okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Then, yeah.
Yeah, I've told you about the idea before.
Yeah.
It's shaping up. It's finding purchase.
Wait. Roll 2d20, and we'll see if they.
No.
No.
Okay, I mean you can roll all you want. The DC is real high.
Yeah, I rolled a 14 and a 3, so no luck.
What are your mods?
Oh, that was a flat roll with mods. So about the same ones. So I had guidance, inspiration, and then 2d10 from the butter. So 17 plus. So it's a 37 total.
Oh, damn, it was a DC 40.
Ah,
I'm so sorry.
So close. Needs to be an Isle Champions TTRPG stream of Shawn. Oh, like the level 21 shot? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the thing is if somehow it gets the like, hey, we're gonna stream this on the network, or we're gonna do something with it, that opens my door to being able to be like, hey,
yeah,
I gotta do it. We're streaming.
That's true.
Gotta support my boy Shawn on his stream. But if it's like, hey, I know that Wednesdays and Fridays I basically lock you with the baby so I can get this stuff done in our small apartment, but I want to play. Like I had to earn a lot of brownie points for Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised. Like our player who's the wizard had a newborn. It was like the next week was like, yeah, I can play D&D. Like, dude, what? You have a newborn child. You can't play. He's like, oh yeah, I'm fine.
How does partner feel about it?
Well, every half an hour he's like, I'll be right back. I was like, all right, I guess we're doing side quests today. Yeah, there was a couple.
Miles is older. It might be a little easier to have him like hang out.
Yeah, there was a couple times when we were playing Path of Exile together, and he would have the baby like on his lap, and like holding on the baby like, and then like other hand on the mouse like playing, like moving around and playing. He's like, this kid's really hard.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes when I'm playing the Switch, Miles will sit on my lap and watch.
Yeah.
But then he gets real handsy and tries to like swipe the screen.
Oh yeah.
He has opened up my computer, turned it on, and messaged someone in Discord.
Really?
Yeah. It was a stream of nonsense.
Of course.
It was sent.
I mean, it meant something to him though.
My Discord, like the Discord, usually when I turn my computer on, like pops up.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to like figure out how to open up Discord, but the amount of thing, like I got a message on Discord like, you okay? And I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? So I opened it up, just saw a stream of characters like, like, did my baby get a hold of my phone or something? And I looked at the timestamp and I was at work. And I was like, so this happened an hour ago? There's no way I did that. And then I get home and Ashley's like, so your son pulled the computer off of the couch. Thank God it didn't break.
Oh, yeah, that's a big oof.
Well, it's a brick.
Yeah.
It's a brick. Although, I am doing some slight upgrading.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm putting some cash down.
Nice.
I'm getting a Surface so that I will have my art in front of me. My phone will have chat open so that I don't have to like swap things around, and you will stop telling me that my phone is in the way. Like, I can see your phone, I can see the art. I can't.
Yeah. That's cool, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alias Buck says...
It's money I don't exactly have, but it's also like kind of super necessary.
It's a work expense, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I will for sure be putting it on my tax.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that's a lot of the big thing. welcome to Griddle Champion. We talk about taxes. There's a lot I gotta work out for this just tax return, because the BC added a whole bunch of COVID stuff, so I gotta figure out all what that is and stuff and get it to the our tax person.
It's just really weird being like, all right, here are my receipts for pancake batter.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not looking forward to doing my taxes. Yeah, I mean, you never really look forward to doing your taxes. It's just, but it's necessary. Yeah. All right, let's go. Oh, that looks amazing.
That's right.
Holy smokes!
Wow, actually, pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really good.
I am not mad at this.
Yeah. Whew, that's spooky. It's a big boy.
Especially with the taking so much time on those first two to make sure I could really hit the mark on them.
Yeah.
This one I had so much less time.
Yeah, but it came out real well though.
Yay.
Yeah. The coefficient looking fearsome these days. Yeah, exactly. Well, all right. Well, 12:01. That means we did it. We did it. We're mostly on time. That's okay.
You're the one that was dragging for the last 2 minutes, admiring the beauty of it.
Wow! Oh my God, it's amazing. Yeah.
We did do it. We're just hanging out.
Yeah. Now we're just hanging out. All right, but that's gonna be our show for today. It's February 26th, 2021. We're already almost done month 2 of the year. Yeah. Woof, it's going by super quick. Of course, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with us and joining us today. You hang out with the Untitled Champions and Dungeons & Dragons communities. You guys rock. We love you so much.
So much.
Love spending every Friday with you guys and having a chance to just hang out and do some cool, crazy fish art. This show, of course, exists because of a number of amazing people behind the scenes, including our co-producer, Sasha. As also our partners at Dungeons & Dragons. And don't forget, we actually have at 1 p.m. today, Garwar's Guide to Everything Out Champions. He's probably talking about Ariza. It's my best guess. And at 3 p.m. for our Bushwhacker 2 fans, if you want to go hang out with Nick and Georgia, see some really cool art and talk about Bushwhacker 2. But until then, we will see you guys next week. Mwah! Bye!
Bye-bye!